Anything? That's it? All right.
Coach, how have you seen a guy like Jacob August progress since you got here?
It's been great, honestly. I mean, he's a guy that when I first got here, I guess along with Hayden, he was a walk-on kid that was fighting for a chance to play. He played some the year before. I think at the very end, they started playing, I think, Kyle Markway a little bit more than him. So he got a little frustrated, but he continued to work hard, continued to battle. The biggest thing with him is strength level. Wasn't sure exactly how strong he would be, if he can handle the C-gap blocking, things that we need to get done right there. And he actually proved to do a really good job. He got better, he got stronger, and more importantly, he got better with his technique. If you lack something, technique is the thing that can help you actually be better at it. So he did that. He got better, and right now I think he's probably one of our better blockers at this point.
Is he sort of working with your first team, or is it too early to
It's kind of early. With Hayden leaving, he's the first guy up, but he's going to have to work his butt off to keep it, because I think some of the other guys are battling pretty well right here in spring practice, and they're going to give him a run for his money. So it's very competitive, and I like it that way. The guys are working really hard, and but he's one of them that's going to have a chance to replace Hayden and do a great job for us.
Is it tough not to have Evan Hinton kind of in that mix?
Yeah, it is. But we knew going into it, we made a decision when we recruited him to give him an opportunity to play basketball, and Coach Muschamp is a man of his word, and so he decided he wanted to play, and that's what he's doing right now. But maybe he'll have a chance to come and practice some this spring, and I hope the basketball team continue, to actually win in the SEC championship maybe, and have a chance to go on to the NC2A or NITs, one of the two. But if not, then hopefully we can get Evan back playing football for us this spring, and it'd be great to have him back.
How does KC look coming off that injury?
KC came back for the bowl game, and when he came back for the bowl game, he wasn't 100%, but right now I think he's probably at least 90 to 95%, if not 100. He's pretty close to being full speed. It seemed like he didn't miss a beat, to be honest with you. He came out, kept doing stuff that he did, the season before, and so I'm pleased with him. KC's one of those guys. He's not a really big guy, but he's a powerful guy. And he actually can block. He can be attached and do things attached, and so I'm really excited about him. I think he's having a really good spring, and the injury has not bothered him at all.
With Hayden, you guys kind of have the luxury of a guy who could both be attached and split out and be really effective kind of at both of those. Do you feel like you have guys that can do both of those pretty effectively, or is it more sets of guys that are specialized this year?
Well, that's what the spring is all about. We want to make sure that we can find out what they can and can't do. So we're going to spread them out some. Even to Jacob, we're going to spread them out some. We're going to attach them some. I just mentioned, KC can do it. He's proven he can do it. I think Kiel Pollard is similar to KC, not a very big guy, but he's strong enough to handle being attached, so he's a guy that can do it as well. Markway, I'm not sure with him, so we're going to move him out a little bit and attach him some. Will Register is a guy that mostly played scout team last year, so this spring is huge for him, and he has the ability to do both. It's a learning curve right now. He's learning and he's figuring stuff out, but he has the ability to do it.
How big of a jump was that from Will's high school offense and what he was asked to do there to what you guys have asked him to do, and how much progress has he made since getting on campus?
I think he's made a lot. The biggest thing with Will was initially gaining strength in his upper body. He has a really good lower body, so I felt pretty good about that, but upper body wasn't very strong. Right now he's probably about 245 pounds now, and you can see his upper body has gained a lot of strength and size, and so that was the biggest thing with him. But for most high school guys, it's particularly tight ends. It's the point of attack when you're blocking some of these defensive ends. We have to block in the SEC. I mean, you're blocking some real dudes, So that's really tough. But I think he's progressing. He's learning right now. It's good to go through spring because he's probably going to get his butt whipped a couple of times, which is good. As long as he come back and fight the next day, I think he'll be fine. I think he has that attitude, and so I got to just make sure I keep him going.
The last time we talked to you, you had said Kiel was still young in that transition from wide receiver over to tight end. And last season, he was strictly at tight end. How do you feel like he progressed in that position?
Well, I think he's doing a really good job. I think he's totally all in. He understands that's what he is. H-back, tight end type of guy, a guy that's going to be in my room, And so I think he's adjusted well. I think he understands it better. And right now, I think he's competing at a very high level. I really do.
When you guys